The Pride of Britain Awards, such a good programme. It's going to be celebrating the achievements of remarkable people, and one of them is high-flying hero of aviation. He's aviation-obsessed, actually, schoolboy 10-year-old Jacob Newson, who took home GMB's Young Fundraiser of the Year award.
Yeah, since losing his mum, Andrea, back in 2020, Jacob has raised more than £160,000 for the hospice and those who supported her by, well, he's been tackling some pretty tough assault courses. He's trekked across the Pyrenees. We're going to speak to Jacob very shortly. But first, let's remind you of the moment we presented you with your Pride of Britain award. Jacob Newson!
To be honest, I don't even know how I've got here today.
Oh.
I always think that every step is just a step closer to my mum.
Such an honour for us to be able to give you this award. We think you are absolutely amazing and just want to wish you the best of luck with everything that you've got coming up. And there you go.
And Jacob and his proud dad, Andy, who you saw there in the audience, join us now, alongside Pride of Britain co-host Ashley Banjo. Great to see you, Ashley.
Good to see you guys. Good morning.
It's a huge night, isn't it? It's absolutely brilliant. But it was massive for you, Jacob, wasn't it? What was it like being up there on stage? Because we know you love football, so you had a lioness, Jill Scott, and we know you're a huge adventurer. And Steve Backshall's there. Just describe that for us.
So it was just awe-dropping because I never knew who was going to give me my award. And then when it was Steve Backshall and Jill Scott, I was just amazed that it was Steve Backshall.
And what kind of a chat did you have with Steve Backshall?
I had a chat because the morning that I was in before I got my award in the hotel, I was surprisingly, I was watching Deadly 60 before I even got the award.
He must be one of your heroes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know what struck me? I met you very briefly before you got the award and watched you there and talking to you now and in the commercial break. You're not remotely fazed by anything, are you? You're not at all nervous at all. I mean, when you went up on the stage there, you're 10 years old. A lot of 10-year-olds would be a bit freaked out, to be honest. But you just completely took it in your stride.
Yeah.
And I guess, actually...
Until you asked him that question.
Until I asked the question. No, but it leads on. You've had 3 flying lessons, haven't you? And I think you had your first one when you were 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's precisely what you need, isn't it, as a pilot? You need to be kind of calm and centred. Tell me what it is about flying that you enjoy so much.
I like flying because I just like being in the air because I just get the whiff of excitement when I'm in the air. And it's just cool just looking down over everyone and they're, like, really small. And
it's not like you're a passenger looking out the window. You're flying it. With a co-pilot, obviously, but you're flying it.
Yeah, what my instructor does is he sometimes let me hold on to the controls to see what he's doing.
Yeah.
And one time I held it on and he let go of the controls.
And that was you?
And I was holding on to it.
That's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Can we I can't believe we sat here for this long without you talking us through your uniform.
So this is what the RAF personnel wear every time they go to, like, an award ceremony or anything like that. It's called the number 1's uniform. You got the rank here, you can have badges sewn onto it. But the most important things are the medals. These are not mine, these are my dad's. So this one is Kosovo, I think this one's Iraq, this one's Bosnia, this one's the Queen's Jubilee, and then this one's the King's Coronation one.
Well, we can see whose steps you are walking in, Dad. Andy, you've had quite a career.
Yeah. I think it's probably more to do with my age than anything else. But yeah. And as you probably know, I work for the ambulance service now from leaving the military, and it's been a bit varied and seen quite a few things. But yeah,
I bet you have.
It's a great career.
There's been a very tough moment, of course, in both your lives, and that's the loss of your lovely mum, Andrea. I think you were 7, weren't you, when she died? And so you've harnessed your spirit of adventure and your skills to raise tons of money. I mean, it is an absolutely mind-blowing amount of money, £160,000. And just tell us the things that you've done to raise that much money. What's your sort of greatest achievement in memory of Mum?
My greatest achievement that I've done because of my mum is probably the most recentest trek that I did, which was the Pyrenees. And I felt that it was really nice because on one day we came down this steep cliff and then at the bottom was like a massive pool and it was really nice and chilling.
It's amazing. I mean, Andy, these are things that some people never do in their entire lifetimes, and you've done about 400 of them with Jacob in the past 3 years.
Yeah, no, we've done a few, and they normally either involve a kind of World War II RAF spin, where we've kind of followed the escape route of a pilot that got shot down at Dunkirk, and the Pyrenees, trek across the Pyrenees from France to Spain, walking in the footsteps of World War II heroes that escaped from Nazi-occupied Europe, which was incredibly hard. Not for Jacob, for me. The equivalent of climbing Ben Nevis a day for 4 days. It was absolutely exhausting. But Jacob just smashed it. And last year was a really tough one as well, where we climbed Mount Tukau in North Africa, which is the
highest peak.
Yeah, the highest peak in the Atlas Mountains.
And you got there?
At 14,000 feet. It took us 3 days to get to the top.
I was just going to say, Ashley, for you probably are used to being the focus of an interview, but this is the whole point of the Pride of Britain Awards,
the whole
isn't
point,
it?
isn't it?
I love
the
it.
celebrities
It's great.
are the background.
How could anyone want to be the focus with an amazing young man like this sitting there? Honestly, it's the awards are just really special. There's not really anything else like it. There's not another awards like it. There's definitely not another TV show like it. They have a really special energy, and you know there's a lot of negativity in the world, you know, and I think that something that is so wholesome, so real, so honest, and it's really needed. Really
That's
necessary.
the key word. It's real. These are real awards.
people,
Nothing phony about them, you know.
No,
it's absolutely. Very quick question. You're going to be an RAF pilot. What kind of planes do you want to fly? Do you want to fly supersonic jets?
I'm thinking of starting off of like flying fast jets.
Fast jets, yeah.
And then I might move on to flying like propeller planes like the Hurricane and Spitfire if they still fly when I'm a pilot.
Oh, that'd be something.
There's no stopping you, Jacob. It's wonderful to see you again. When we were behind the scenes doing some stuff after we'd given you your awards, there was this lovely moment where you pointed over at the telly and went, "Oh, look over there." And I thought, oh, have you seen someone famous? Have you seen Paddington Bear, or have you seen, you know, one of your favourite TV presenters? But in fact, it was another winner, the absolutely brilliant Florrie. And you struck up a bit of a friendship because of the awards. Florrie was on This Morning yesterday with Ben Shepherd. She even mentioned you during the interview. Have a look at this.
My new friend
that I met at Pride of Britain, he was like, give my dad a new paycheck.
Oh.
Give my dad some more money.
That was to the Prime Minister as well.
Look, Jacob, the
other
That was little Jacob.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob the pilot.
Yeah,
I
Jacob.
think he's on Good Morning
he's
Britain
my
tomorrow, isn't
friend.
he, Jacob?
His dad's a paramedic.
Amazing.
So that's Florrie, who's Pride of Britain Child of Courage, inspiring people because of her battle with leukemia. The other thing I noticed, Jacob, was when you were interviewed on the red carpet by our very own Richard Arnold, you were asked who you most wanted to meet. Do you remember who it was?
Yeah, it was Ben Shepherd.
Right. And I thought, we've really let you down on the Pride of Britain stage by it being me, Ranveer and Kate. But funnily enough, we have a little birthday surprise for you this morning, because it's your birthday coming up, isn't it?
A few days' time.
Somebody wanted to pop in and say happy birthday. Here we go.
There he
is. Jacob. Morning, everybody. Morning.
Morning. Come and sit next to
Jacob,
Jacob.
how are you, mate? Lovely to meet you. Hi, Andy.
Hi,
Lovely
Ben.
to Hey,
Hi,
Ash.
Oh.
Now, the other day, I was on the red carpet, and Richard said to me as when I went in, he said, there's someone very excited to meet you, which is Jacob, the pilot. And I know all about you, Jacob, because I've got some of my best friends are fast jet pilots in the RAF. They fly Typhoons and they fly Tornadoes, and in the past they flied Harriers, so they go back a long way. And I said, well, I must meet Jacob. But I didn't get the chance to meet you because you were so busy with all the other celebrities. When we presented the award and I went out to give my award, because I gave the award to Hewitt Clark, who was the RNLI guy, I didn't get a chance to see you. So when they said you were coming in and I met Florrie yesterday, I thought I must come and say hello.
Yeah.
We are so proud of you. You look amazing in your number ones.
Thanks.
I know all my mates that are in the RF are incredibly proud to have somebody like you representing them and doing such an amazing job for your mum. It's an amazing, amazing thing that you've done at such a young age. We're incredibly proud. Have you got a plan for your next adventure?
Yeah, we're thinking of riding around the dams in Germany.
Yeah, so the dam busters attacked in World War II. There's 5 of them. It's about a 200-mile distance, I think. So we're looking at cycling, and just to give my knees a rest.
Yeah, you've done enough walking, haven't you,
exactly,
Andy?
yeah.
Well, look, we think that's another incredible adventure, but we've got a special adventure for you as well, which we think you might quite enjoy. Are you a bit of a football fan?
Yeah.
What's your team?
Leeds.
Leeds United. Well, the guys at Leeds have been in touch and they have a very, very special message from them to say what they would love is for you to come to Leeds and be a mascot at a home game for Leeds, because they're incredibly proud to have you as part of their supporter base. You fancy doing that?
Yeah.
That will be amazing. And we've also got a message, because your little mate... There's lots of messages, suddenly.
His lovely
There's too much.
face. Oh, look. Oh, Jacob.
Too much. You're amazing.
Is actually being the mascot for Leeds, is that the biggest sort of...
Oh, no, Meeting
thing
Me's the
for you?
biggest. Meeting Me's the
Yeah.
Is that bigger than Ben Shepherd? I love that. I love that.
I can take that, don't worry.
Oh, that's a proper Leeds fan there, Ben. Yeah.
All Leeds fans are. But Florrie was on with us yesterday. She's quite a character, our Florrie, isn't she? She said that you two have struck up quite a friendship. And I think this is a little message for you today.
Hi, Jacob. It was amazing meeting you. I'm so happy that we're friends now. Congratulations. I hope your dad gets that paycheck. I mean, pay rise.
What did the Prime Minister say when Florrie told him to give your dad a pay rise?
He said he would love to give him one, but he doesn't have the money.
He needs to be a bit more Jacob, doesn't he? Get out there and
we
find
all
it.
need to be a bit more
I can feel a
Jacob.
round of applause coming on for Jacob the pilot. Come on. Well done, Jacob.
Well done.
Superb.
Can we just send a quick message to
course you
Florrie? Go on, Jacob, do it. Go on, you know you want to. Go on.
You were asking about this on Twitter last night, I saw.
This
What
is
do you want
for
to
you,
say?
Florrie.
Which camera? On camera 4 there, Jacob, that's it.
I only do this to special people. I love you, Florrie. And be more fab.
Be more fab, which is Florrie's charity as well,
done,
isn't
mate.
it? What a powerful duo the two of you are, by the way. Amazing.
Amazing.
I think we should just wrap the show here.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel a bit overcome. This is all, Pride of Britain bringing these incredible children together and teaching us all a lesson, actually.
Absolutely. It's like we said, it's so real, isn't it? And honestly, you deserve every single second of this, mate. Honestly, keep doing what you do, keep inspiring.
Yeah.
And like you said, we should all be a little bit more Jacob, shouldn't we?
Yeah,
Just
and
keep pushing
Florrie
forward.
as well. Honestly, thank you all very much. Ben, it's lovely to see you back.
Lovely. Gosh, it's funny being back in here, isn't
Well, I'll
it?
tell you what, do you want to take over?
No, I don't. I want to go back to sleep. I was having a lovely lie-in. I don't come in for just anyone
Sorry
these
for
days,
getting you out of
Jacob.
bed.
No. There's a special reason, and that's you. I wanted
Thanks,
to meet you.
all of you. You can watch the full Pride of Britain ceremony tonight, 8 o'clock, ITV1, ITVX.